We're holding.
Okay.
I am holding. I am holding. I am holding.
What are you holding?
Holding. I'm holding.
Yes, and
Oh, I could have just
I'm
grabbed my
holding.
lighter from the fucking bathroom. What am I thinking?
it scared me that your voice still came through.
Well, I have Bluetooth
She's wearing a headset that has a.
I realize that now. I'm so used to people having microphones at their desk, so whenever they get up,
She's also not a.
you know.
I'm not a streamer.
Yeah, she's not a streamer.
Fair.
Although I did tell her that if she starts streaming, I can set her up with a cheap ass mic, and she can start doing makeup streams and shit.
Fuck
I
yeah.
do actually want to do that.
She should do that. That sounds
Yep.
actually really cool. I'd fucking watch it.
Yeah, I would too. Why are you
If you could
locking the
do
dogs
makeup,
out?
because I forgot
It's okay, baby. Come
that
here.
my camera
Come
was
here,
on.
Lola. Lola, come here. Come here, baby. It's okay. Daddy will
I
love
forgot my
on you.
camera was on.
You're fine.
Lola. I watched you
Yes.
shove Lola out the door.
She wants to be part
Oh.
of the lighting ceremony, okay?
I watched you
Candle.
shove our baby out the door. How
I
dare
have
you?
a candle, and it's lit. It's right here. Candle. Candle. You can see it in Andy's mic. I has candle. Candle.
I want to turn that so
Oh,
it's
you
not so
do
bright
have
on you guys.
candle.
I'm so
Dude
sorry.
has candle.
That wasn't meant to be that bright. Here you go. That's that way it's not
It
that
is
bright.
what it is. Okay, where the fuck is
Now you
my
You
can
can't
turn
even
this
d-pad?
tell that there's a candle on my desk whenever it gets put next to me.
on.
Hell yeah.
Spooky.
There you go.
Oh my god, why the fuck are we way over here?
Huh?
These flames are very
'Cause we
tall.
are. This has been changed. This is the new area. I did all of this before everyone got out. Yeah, that is it.
Oh, you want me to do it?
The whatever. Stuff and things.
Okay. We're late. That's obvious.
Well, now everyone's fucked. Thank you. Anyway.
Recap first.
I know. Recap.
Did you break it? You look confused. Are you confused?
Ooh.
The one with her phone in her hand?
Okay. Well, that is way brighter than I want it to be.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
Recap. Been a couple weeks. So what happened? Jesus Christ! Almost flipped my chair. What happened last time was uh, yes, we jumped in Nightshade. Before that happened, we kept on getting pulled into shit while we were down in the catacombs of the mountain, which had the two different sides of the religions. The actual goddesses were on their deserving pedestals, chained down with red chains of fire and whatever. One after another, we kept on getting pulled into deals.
My bad.
Asma set off the smoke alarm.
In my office.
Um, turn on the fan.
I'm turning the fan on.
Right.
It's
Nope,
fine.
there it goes. It's off.
It's
Anyways.
fine. It was
Way
the
to go.
birthday candles.
I give all the claps. Clap, clap.
One after another, we kept on getting pulled into conversations with the. I'm gonna call him Auntie because he never gave us a name.
BBG? BBG? Big fat guy?
And eventually, after I don't have my shit up. My character's name is escaped my
Keith.
memory.
Keith.
Keefton, that's right. Keefton Rimwell.
Keith.
Um,
Keith.
Keith.
it's
Person. Keith.
Keith.
No, there's an F at the end now. Keith.
It is Keif. Keith.
Yeah, that's actually how it's spelled.
Yeah.
It's literally Keiften.
Okay, so I'm not.
No, that's his name.
No, that's legit. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Keefton Rimwell is his actual name.
Okay. I've been saying
Keefton
Keith
Rimwell.
this whole time,
Oh no, you're fine.
and I
It's Keith.
realized
Like,
now that the TH is not a TH and it's an F instead.
yeah.
I
So
put the names in the Discord.
You did.
Pretty sure.
I
Yeah.
yeah. I
Anyways.
saw them. It just didn't click in my brain.
So Keith, after a grueling conversation, finally gave in to the anti fuck nugget and made a deal with him that if he left the other three alone, which by the way, Ace, Mr. Zach does not seem to be in
Yes.
the circle that we are in.
Yep. I know.
Okay. I didn't know if that was intentional or not.
That is
Making sure.
intentional.
Right. He got pulled down ahead of time. So both of the goddesses are pissed off at Keith. Especially Zara's.
No, not
Nope.
Zara's. The other one.
It was Shaw that was
Shaw.
angry with you.
Yes, I was saying Zara's goddess is fucking pissed off. No, it was Shaw.
Yep, that was Shaw.
Yeah. The goddesses are pissed at him.
There you go.
And I'm just gonna say that. And without even saying anything, Hades was just like, or didn't even bring anything up towards it. Just like, okay, you three need to follow me right fucking now. Get in this
Get
water.
it.
Get the fuck in.
Get it.
And yeah, that's where we left off. We went through the whatever the fuck it's called, and yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah. That is 100% where we left off. So, with that recap, is everybody prepared? Everyone good to go?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So at this point, as everyone
Yep.
steps into the water, wrong button. As soon as the water goes above your head, everything turns black. And you just don't really feel much. And then the ground you were stepping on fades away, and then you're just floating in this black nothing. Then you can't really tell where you are till the world start shaping things around you. And you are now, all three of you are standing not too far from one another in a cave. But everything is monochrome. So everything's black and white. Except when one of you moves, the color will shade in it. And there's one exit that has some like broken stairs that look like ruins leading up, out, and light of some sort is shining through. At this point, you can see that you're just in a tiny cave. That's only about 20 feet deep, so it's not that big.
Okay.
And it has one exit. Zara will immediately feel an overwhelming sense of that you shouldn't be here. So what do you guys do?
Guys, we shouldn't be
And
here. We shouldn't be here.
we and we can't see shit.
The only thing you can see is the cave around you right now.
Can we
Okay.
And
see each other?
everything, yeah, you can see each other. It's just black and white until movement is present.
Okay.
Anytime one of you slightly moves, the color will come back in.
All right. Well, I'm assuming this is the only
Yeah,
exit that we see.
that's the only one you can see.
All right. Keith is just gonna like walk up to it and poke his head out the
As
hole
you
to see if he
poke
can see anything.
your head out of the hiatus and it slopes down into this bridge, that's a very gothic architecture leading all the way up to a gigantic castle that you see in front of you. To your left and right is just a sheer cliff face down to more of that water on the left and right sides. You also will see. Hold on, I gotta send a picture. Okay, so I'm gonna send 3 pictures. Right now, you see a lot of the image that looks like a person with a bunch of tendrils flying everywhere. Or I guess that's not how I want to put it. I don't know how I want to put that. But you see a ton of those that are going to be these ones that are on the map. So any of the little ones with maces is the like shriveled up person. They are also just black and white, but their movements are like separated between the black and white and look almost as if the shadow isn't like linked up with itself.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's what you see from where you are.
Zara's gonna come running up and kind of like grab onto Anna. Yeah, we shouldn't be here. You're gonna let's go. Protect us. You guys, you guys ready to move?
Because of the fact that yes, we can see these guys on the thing. In in Keith's head, he's saying to himself like, "Well, we're not necessarily on the same plane. Are they? Is there a possibility they may be just friendly?" And he's gonna take out one of the ball bearings that he uses for his uh, sling and just kind of like throws it at this dude to see his reaction.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
No.
Holy crap! We have a whole ass fucking slew of them. I love them. I'm gonna take
Yeah, I put a ton over there with different colors. So
Were you having fun?
yes.
yep, 10, and that would also be a what?
Just a
I'm
10.
you're just rolling to hit. You're just throwing a ball bearing, but you didn't say you
Yeah,
were throwing it very hard.
no, I'm just
So
kind of
I don't.
like trying to
Yeah,
get
so I
his
don't.
attention. Like,
Oh, okay, then yeah, that's all you needed to roll was to see if you hit him. So you throw that little metal bearing, and it hits it in its knee and
mhm.
bounces to the ground, and then rolls off the side of the the bridge.
Oh, that's fine. I got 99 more of them.
And the
Oh,
creature
sorry.
itself, the white version of it twitched, looked in your direction, and then seemed to just kind of look past you.
No, don't quote me here, but I don't think that we're necessarily in danger.
I don't think they can see us when we're not moving. Do you think they know we're here?
So as you guys are having a conversation, you hear some scratching noises, not too far from where you are. Keith, you're the tallest, so go ahead and make a perception. Or
Okay.
yeah, perception.
13.
Okay, that second picture I sent, that little gremlin looking fucker, you see that turned around scratching at the bridge. And that is this one. This one right here.
Oh, he's kind of cute. I can't see him, but he is kind
No,
of
you
cute.
can't.
I think he's cute.
So I just see
Aspen thinks
him
he's
turn
cute.
around and just like scratching at the fucking bridge.
So he didn't even turn around. He is. You can hear some form of muttering, but you can't quite make out, and it's scratching at the ground.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do the dumb thing and huck another one at that dude.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20.
Just because I'm like, are they gonna hurt us? Are they upset with us? It's a 13.
So you throw that metal bearing, and it hits it in the back of the head and just like bounces off.
Mm-hmm.
And you just hear um, a little, as if something was caffeinated all to hell and was just like quick movements, and it turns around real fast and just goes, shovel, shovel was digging. Who are you?
That's so rude to talk about your wife like that. I just want to put that out there.
Fuck.
Shovel with digging.
So sorry.
And
Do we all hear this or
he's
just
looking
him?
directly at me.
Yeah, you can all hear it.
And
The
he's just
fuck is
staring
that?
directly at me.
Keith, Keith, what are you doing? We don't want anyone to know we're here yet.
I'm gonna take a step to be in his line of fire, like sidestep slightly or line of sight.
So on all fours, he skitters towards you. So now everyone can see the little thing run up to him. Shovel hasn't seen people in a while. People don't come here. I used to see people
Are you?
every time.
You're not going to attack us, are you?
My master hasn't said anything other than he calls me shovel and makes me dig.
Cave just kind of looks at the other two like, the fuck?
They're just
Fucking
gonna slowly like inch up and try to like reach out to touch it and be like,
As
Well,
you
I
start getting closer to go touch it, it's, like, ever so slightly starting to, like, go the other direction to not be touched until he's, like, up against the wall and just kinda looks over and can't move anymore. Do you just sit there and, like, touch it? Because it can no
just
longer move far
I just
enough away.
lightly like brush its arm. Like,
So it's just like it's one of the softest like things you felt was its skin for some reason. It's just super, super soft.
baby.
And then Shovel just kind of looks over at you and says, "Don't touch Shovel. Shovel don't like to be touched. People make weird noises when they touching Shovel."
I think your
Zara just like
headphones. There you go.
Zara just like backs up. Okay, okay.
And then Shovel looks at all three of you, just goes, "What are people doing in here?
And where is here?
Here is here. This is where Shovel lives."
Do you have a name for here?
No, Shovel just calls it here.
Okay. Keith just looking visibly annoyed. Just okay. All
You guys
right.
are more entertaining than the people around. They don't seem to talk much or move. They just kind of look around aimlessly. It's kind of off-putting.
I I've noticed. Um, I do apologize for hitting you in the back of the head with one of my pocket stones.
But
I do
Shovel,
hope it did
Shovel
not
accept
hurt you.
the apology. Shovel's gonna go back to digging unless like you guys want to keep talking.
I was hoping you might be able to help us with information and possibly finding a way out of here
Do you
or
want to go
through
talk to
here.
Master?
And who is Master?
Well, it's my master.
Right. Yes, we would love to
Remember,
talk
he
to
just calls.
Master.
Okay, he just calls me Shovel.
Oh God.
I can't remember. Can
He
someone
says I'm really
remind
good
me
at digging.
why why we jumped in here? I know Hades told us to jump in here.
Uh, Zonch got pulled in by a red chain into it, and then Hades needs us to go in here for. He thinks this is where the chains are originating from.
Okay, thank you.
Hmm.
Zara's just gonna wiggle back up and kind of like pat his face. Be like, "Have you seen any chains, Shovel?
Chains. There's a lot of chains. Master has chains.
Red chain?
What's red?
Okay.
Okay.
What Keith has like a stress vein popping out. Just I already deal with two idiots.
Shovel's only good at
Third
digging.
one.
That's why Master calls him Shovel.
Okay, Shovel, please, kindly, would you kindly take us to Master to where we, in a manner that we do not get harmed?
I mean, I don't think there's anything that will harm us here. Not that Shovel knows. Shovel is only good at digging.
And he just
Shovel?
looks at the weird fucking humanoids that can't fucking see, just like they're not gonna try and kill us or anything.
Oh, those are the deals that my master's made. I don't think they've harmed anybody, or if they have, I don't remember if they have. I'm only good
Okay,
at digging.
okay, Shovel. I will get you a really fancy shovel. A really, really, really nice shovel or pickaxe if you would like. If you please, please lead us to master.
No, not yet.
But my hands are good enough. I don't think I need a tool for anything.
You don't have any stones that are hard to move with your hands?
No.
Okay.
Anna?
Is there anything that you would like?
My master supplies me with everything except food and water
Would you
and
like
somewhere to live and friends.
Zara, do you still have that tent that you shoved in your fucking bag?
Yeah, do.
Would you like a pristine condition, totally not wrecked at all tent?
That's very oddly suspicious. Holy shit. Specific. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Goddamn. Trying to do that voice all of a sudden made my brain like stop. Okay. Who said that? Is there another one? And he looks over and goes, "Ah, there's 3!" Uh, because Master told me to. He said that's the only thing I'm good for. I never had to. He just tells me what to do. I don't ask questions.
Anna, you have to feel him. Get over here. He's so soft.
See? Every time
Okay.
someone touches me, they make strange noises. I
Okay.
don't like it.
No one's gonna touch you as he like grabs Zara's shoulder and shoves her back. No one's gonna touch you. Okay, Shovel?
Shovel is okay with this.
Okay. Now
Shovel,
for
can
an
you fly?
exchange of what are these tents made of? I assume they are canvas tents.
Most likely. So we can just say yeah at this
Yeah,
point.
they're tens.
Okay. For a for an exchange of a somewhat distraught canvas tent that you could probably turn into a really nice house if you try hard. And nobody will touch you during this trip unless needed, because unforeseen circumstances seem to follow us everywhere we go. Um,
That's what my master said before he
you
called me Shovel.
right.
Hey,
You
Shovel, do
lead
you want to go
us
on a walk?
to master.
A walk?
Walk.
A walk.
You want to go on a walk?
Where do you want to go?
Let's go see Master.
Oh, you guys want to go
I
talk to
haven't seen
Master?
him. I haven't
Yes,
seen him in
please.
forever. Let's go see him. Let's go on a walk.
Okay, we can go on a walk. So then he
Yeah.
immediately turns around and just like ever so slightly is like going back and forth, looking at the ground, slightly digging every so often, going forward. And he's not even like checking to make sure you guys are behind, and he's just going until he hits like right here, and then turns around and is like, and then he just looks like he sits down and just looks all like polite and just sitting there.
I made a friend, friends. Shovel's my friend.
Okay. So do we need to make any checks as we're making this little walk behind him?
So you will, but I will let you know when to stop, and then I can.
Yeah, let's follow him.
So
I like how you're trying to make a deal with him. Do you want to go for a walk?
So right about here, I want everyone to make a perception check.
15.
Mm, 17.
Okay, so everyone
Yikes!
but Addie, Anna. So while looking at the castle, in what seems to be the central part, suddenly a red light shoots up and then fades back to monochrome.
Mm. Zara's just gonna kind of slow her roll and let Keith go in front of her, like,
So as you guys catch up the shovel, you guys are gonna see a tower to the left and right and a big gate um, from a castle wall right in front of you. And then on the inside, there's a little courtyard with more of those. Those things are like everywhere, and they're just kind of like chilling out, twitching every so often, revealing that the shadow part of them and the physical part of them aren't in in sync with one another. Um, and then Shovel sits there and gets back up, turns around real fast, heads towards the gate, and as he's heading towards the gate opens as he's just like walks up. I want everyone to make another perception.
12.
Ooh, 10.
Okay, so Zara and Anna see that there is a red symbol on the back of the neck of Shovel, and that symbol is the same symbol as the reverse Hades.
Zara's just gonna nudge, kind of like, you see that?
So as you guys walk into the courtyard, these two big guys are going to be the third picture. They're big stone faces with legs. And they also have that like effect of the shadows not synced with the physical form. And they also have tendril like things popping out of it, like broken crevices on the face, and just everything seems really eerie and odd about everything that's going on. Even once you get into the courtyard, it's just there's no grass, it's just all stone. Um, and to the left and right are two big towers that lead up a good like 4 or 5 stories. And on the tops of those, there's like cages being hanged every so like every interval with more of the little dudes inside them. Not shovel little dude, but
The wax guys.
Just
the wax.
about to be my question.
Yeah, no, there's not more shovels.
Like, so shovel now.
Oh
And
no!
then in this courtyard, it leads up to the main castle gate where those two heads are, and that gate is closed. And on the gate in the middle is the insignia of the reversed Hades symbol. Everything seems very, very old, not well kept. Everything is either crumbling at some point, they have holes in others. This is like very, very old. And then as you guys get up to the gate, Shovel sits down at the gate and just goes, This gate's normally open. Why is it not open? The master think Shovel not come do his job well? Did I not dig well enough?
He probably just wasn't expecting you home yet. I mean,
Shovel turns around and just goes, You really think so? Master tends to get angry. He hits me
well, that's
and then
not
calls
good.
me Shovel. I'm only good at digging.
I feel so bad for Shovel right now. Keith is just annoyed and just done with Shovel, but I feel for Shovel.
So as Shovel is like he's now skittering back and forth between the gate trying to figure out how to open it. So and you just hear him mutter to himself, Master must be mad. I don't know. Ooh.
Lands on one of the golems.
Oh.
I didn't know I could do that.
So,
And
out of curiosity,
out of
sorry,
curiosity. No, go on.
was that mark left on Keith somewhere? I believe it
So
was.
at the end of the deal, he healed the marks because you agreed.
So no marks.
Because you had marks on your hands and feet, like wherever the chains were by the end of it. But then at the end of it, since you agreed, he sat there and um, healed the marks up.
Okay.
The only person I think that has a mark on them right now is Anna. I know Anna has one.
Hmm.
That's the only
I don't have
person
any.
that, yeah. Czar got very good with those rolls.
Yeah.
So,
Can we take a look at the door?
yeah. So it's just this giant, how to put it? Um, this giant iron door. It has holes in it, but none that you guys can fit through. Um, but now that you're looking at it, Shovel might be able to fit through if you could convince him to do so. But other than that, like it's just an iron door with the insignia on it. That's about like 20 foot tall, so it's not something you're gonna be able to like pick up or break through.
What is shovel?
Shovel
Um,
is the owl
No, I
looking dude.
see him. I see him. What is shovel?
what is shovel?
Correct.
Shovel, I
His shovel.
I was about to make that comment, but I'm like, that's not funny. Um,
No, it's very funny. Don't worry.
Shovel is shovel. There is
shovel,
nothing for shovel.
um, go ahead.
Would you say he's an animal?
No, no, I wouldn't.
Would you say he's a person?
Yes and no.
Hmm. I
Can
don't
I
know why I'm
cast
still.
charm person? Actually, no. I want to try to ask him first because I bet I could do it. I bet I could do it.
Okay, okay. So Shovel's freaking out, just like pacing back and forth, and you hear him muttering under his breath that like I think Master's mad. I don't know what I did. Maybe I should go dig more. Maybe he'll be happy then.
Hey, shovel.
And he quickly like looks back, realizing that there was three other people that he just kind of left to have an existential crisis to, and just goes, "Oh, yes, I am Shovel."
Have you ever dug a hole on the other side of that door?
No,
I
I
haven't
don't.
either.
I don't think Master would be very pleased if I tried to dig underneath his castle door.
I'm not saying dig underneath it. I'm asking if you've ever dug a hole, somewhere on the grounds. Because I bet someone has. We should probably figure out who did it. I didn't do it. You didn't do it. Someone dug a hole on the other side of this gate, and we need to see who dug that hole.
So as you like point at the other side, you see a giant lever, but you don't know if shovel would be heavy enough to undo it. Shovel looks over and goes, "Someone dug holes? But I'm the hole digger.
That's
I dig.
that's what I'm saying.
But I didn't dig those.
If
Does Mister have
someone's
multiple
digging
shovels?"
holes and they're in a spot they shouldn't be in, like over there on the other side of the gate, then who's doing it? We should figure this out. So I see some holes in this gate. Do you think you can climb in them? Can you go see what's in there so we can maybe that'll take us to the other side and maybe you can open the gate there.
So Shovel goes up to the door to one of the holes, and instead of trying to fit through, he's just like slouched over and is like hitting his head against the iron door that he could clearly, if he stood up straight, go right through, but he refuses to, and he just goes, "Shovel can't fit. Shovel too big." Shovel only good at digging. Master sets up.
You know what? That was hard. I should have started a little easier. Yeah. Do you do you think do you think Keith is strong enough to just pick one of us up and throw us?
Over a 30-foot wall.
Do you think
Do you know?
you
Do you
can
want to know
summon
what Keith's
fairies?
strength is? Keith's
Shovel
strength is
so
well.
scratches the ground. Yeah, I don't think that's
There
happening.
ain't no way that's gonna happen.
I want to cast
Shovel,
dancing lights and kind of like use it to like guide um
do they go through the
shovel.
holes in the gate?
Yeah.
Shovel immediately runs right through. He's like, "Ah, light! What is that? It's did you
Pretty
color
light.
did you color the light in any fashion? Or is it just a white light? You can
So
change the color to that."
I want to color it, but I don't know if they show up here.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to make them like pink and blues, and then I want to like kind of dance those around for a little bit, just to
So,
kind of show color.
as they are moving, if they get stationary at all, they go monochrome, but as they are moving, they do have the color.
Cool.
So he's now chasing around the lights on the other side of it. And all you hear
Okay.
is, "Pretty lights!
I want to
Colors!
make them
Is that what
bob
that
up and
is?
down.
Jill hasn't seen any of those. Master talks about how he has red, but I don't understand what red is. I've never seen it. What are these? I see. I see something new." And is just like chasing him around. And
He's not. There's no way he's heavy enough to open the lever or to pull the lever to open the door.
Keith's just watching. Still has the fucking vein popping out on his forehead. Just.
I'm just
I don't
just
gonna
like
make the
lights.
lights.
just
I'm gonna make the lights
leans
bob up
back
and
and
down.
yells over the gate. Open it up! I need to speak to you about our deal.
So Shovel jumps up and down with the lights, and he's just jumping over and over, just going, I want to grab it. I want to hold it. Give it here. I want it. I could show Master and show him that I found something for once. And you yell that out loud, and nothing happens.
So which end is the lever? Is it on the inside or the outside?
It's on the inside. It's on the inside. It would be about right here. So Shovel's just like dancing around over here right now.
So after a
Ooh.
few minutes of just sitting there staring at the gate in silence, waiting for some sort of response, he just Shovel. I think I have an idea.
Shovel is chasing lights.
Zara stops the lights. You have an idea?
Oh,
Do you think
where'd lights go?
she's not gonna stop the lights? I'm just gonna pause them. Just gonna like hold them still. They
Oh,
turn white.
Shovel. Over here.
huh? Shovel? Shovel. It goes back
Don't.
through the gate. It just
Okay.
goes right up to you.
Son of a bitch.
Did he go through the gate?
Yeah,
He
he
went
went
back
back
through the
through.
gate. Shovel, I need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
I need you to go find Master and tell him that the rogue is standing outside the gate and needing to speak with him.
I don't.
Shovel could do that. Shovel might be gone a while. Shovel might
If
also
you
lose his way.
no. If
Mm-mm-mm.
you do this for us,
Oh, he might go digging again.
you can go digging again, or you can play with the pretty lights again.
I want to play with Pretty Light.
If you go
I
get
like it.
Master, you can play with the pretty lights.
But the lights are over there. They're just not moving anymore.
He just kind of like nudges Zara's arm.
Zara just kind of looks at him. I still think that we can kind of use the element of surprise here and sneak in.
What's an element of
But
surprise? What's sneaking in?
It doesn't matter.
shovel,
Doesn't matter.
shovel,
Doesn't matter.
shovel, baby. Look at this. She brings the light back and makes it bounce again.
He runs back over to the lights right through the gate and just immediately starts jumping up and down to the line.
she turns back over to Keith. I think that we can get him to we can open the gate somehow by ourselves and do some some reconnaissance. Maybe take shovel with us.
I do have rope.
Then let's just do the rope thing first. Let's not go
Are you
calling
gonna
out
be
for
able?
people.
Are you going to be able to get him to focus long enough? Actually,
I
bring the
have
lights
pretty
back to us.
I I have pretty lights.
Bring the lights back over. And immediately like drops his bag on the ground and pulls out the rope.
I bring the lights back.
He
And before Shovel
immediately
gets there,
hold on, hold up. He goes to follow the lights, and you hear a big bang, and he falls.
just a
He wasn't looking. He was
all
just
you hear is
chasing the light.
all you hear is "Ow! I hurt Shovel.
that's
Where's the
just fucking
light?"
hears the thud and looks up and just turns to Zara. Okay. Get him over to the hole. I have an idea.
Shovel.
Shovel
And he
sees
like
the lights again, and then
unties the rope and shit.
quickly goes through and is standing in front of the lights, jumping up and down, trying to catch them.
Hey, Shovel.
Shovel,
And
look.
Shovel like
I,
lights. The
I
lights are
grab the
lights are
light and
pretty.
hold the light. Like, look at this.
You can hold it.
And I just kind of
You can
move
hold
it.
it. And he's just like right up in front of you, like reaching out his little hands, like mimicking where it's going or you're putting it.
while you're tying the rope on, hey Shovel, remember we asked about the color red before?
Yes.
This is red. Changes it to red.
And you just see his eyes, like, the pupils grow big, and he just sits there and looks at it and just goes, "Ah."
Have you ever seen this before?
The color.
Yeah.
Shovel just sits there and goes, "No, I don't believe I have.
Okay.
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 Everything here just kinda is the same colors. It's kinda sad." And then looks down to the ground again and just goes, "I don't like it here. Master says I gotta stay here and dig."
Nope, you're coming with us when we're all done. Don't worry, baby. I'll take you.
No, no. Shovel
Nope,
can't leave
nope.
his master.
So
That's okay. Master and I will talk. You'll visit him on weekends.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
I've been muted this entire time.
I was wondering what was going on.
Hey, at least
So-
they can cure everything else, we're fine.
No, in stream.
Okay.
My microphone
Oh,
was muted the
no.
entire time.
Was it only your
It
microphone?
was only my
Only okay.
microphone.
Then we're good. Then we're good.
That's great.
Oh, that's so
Okay.
funny.
So Keith leans over to Zara and he's just like, okay. When I'm done explaining my plan to Shovel, make the
Shovel like plan.
lights make the lights dance around the lever. Hey Shovel, do you want to catch these lights?
Yes, I wanna touch it.
And he holds out the end of the rope. This is a magic rope. If you
It's
touch
magic.
this rope to the lights will get stuck to.
Is that how that works?
Do you want to catch the lights?
Yes, I wanna catch a light.
And he just hands him the end of the rope. Okay.
He
They're gonna
quickly grabs
go.
onto it.
And he just like
What?
nudges Zara. Okay. The lights need to start going now.
And
What
then
the fuck is the plan here, though?
so Shovel sits there and is trying to touch the rope to the light, so all you see is him reaching up towards the light with the rope, just going, "I can't get it, it's too high."
Make the lights dance around the lever.
Okay, but once it's around the lever, like it's not gonna like stick to the lever.
Don't worry about it. After he wraps the rope around the lever a couple times, you lead him back here.
Not how that works. Okay, okay. She makes it go and kind of like dance around the
He
lever.
quickly turns around, wrapping the rope around his waist, and then runs through the gate towards the lever. And is now like jumping around and twirling it and getting all tangled up in the rope.
God damn it.
That's
That's such.
About 60 seconds later, all you guys hear from the other side of the gate. Shovel stuck. Shovel can't move anymore. I don't think the rope. The light taunts Shovel.
Shovel, can you reach the lever?
So as you peek through, all you see is a little ball of rope. With one hand sticking out of the ball of rope and just the end of it that he's still holding on to, trying to get the light.
so.
Okay.
What was the plan?
The plan was to get him to wrap it around the lever a couple times and bring it back so we can pull the fucking lever.
No, the plan was to tie the rope to his waist, have him hold on to the lever.
I now
Pull him.
understand the flaw in my plan, okay?
So as you guys are talking, all you hear is, "Shovel wants to move again!"
Keith just
Shovel
starts like
don't like
dragging
this.
him back through with the rope.
Hey, Shovel's moving. The lights are still over there. Hey, that's not nice.
It's okay. They'll
Are you
They'll come
taking?
back.
I'm done. I'm done. Lights are gone. I'm done.
Oh,
No more lights.
where'd the lights go?
No more
As you
lights.
drag him through the
Back.
gate again, you just see that he somehow like wrapped himself in like 50 foot of your fucking rope somehow.
Okay. We have to be very
New
simplistic
plan.
about
New
this.
plan.
Hey, Shovel, I'm gonna untie you. When I do so, take the end of this rope and go tie it to that lever.
Shovel only good at digging.
Hey,
Well,
Shovel.
it's time to learn.
Shovel can't learn. Master says it's dangerous.
Actually, does anyone have any like extra clothing that we can put on him and fill with the pockets with rocks?
The only thing I have is a breastplate.
That's probably
Actually.
heavy.
Would that work? You might be a little bit too big for him, considering his size.
What is D&D?
I have. Wait a minute. I have a bag full of ball bearings. That probably has some weight to it.
You're gonna give him your ball bearings. You're not gonna get that back.
Shovel sits there after being untied and just goes, I want the lights again. The lights are fun.
In just a minute. You can get the iPad back in just a minute, okay? On the charger.
He just slowly looks up at you. It just goes, what's a charger? What's an iPad? What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. +1.
Duration's only a minute, so I can't.
Yeah,
+1. Damn it.
we're good.
Oh, God.
Shovel sits there and looks at the lever again. Looks at you. Looks at the lever again. Looks at you and goes, is that what you're trying to do?
Yes. Without even any thought. Just, yes, I am.
Shovel, did you know that if
Shovel
you pull on that
immediately runs
level,
over, jumps onto the lever, and like starts scratching at it. He's like, then you just hear off in the distance, Shovel got lever. Lever he can dig. He can break it.
Don't break the lever.
don't break the lever.
And then you just see him jumping up and down on it.
Anna, can you go watch your brother? Oh, your dad, you're thinking right now. um,
Yeah, just
none
kind
of that happens. None of that happens. None of that's
Well, no. Anna kind of walks over. Hey, Shovel, you know that rope that we gave you?
Yeah, the one that connects lights.
Yes. That
Yeah.
rope, we need you to wrap it around that lever
But
while
that's
you're,
not a light.
while you're jumping on it so that the lights eventually can come back. That lever turns on the lights.
But it was off before. How did lights be here? Are you lying to Shovel?
I
Nope,
am
my
not.
camera froze.
I am not lying. I, this lever,
Why did my camera freeze? What happened?
this lever allows the lights to come back on. They got turned off, and we need that lever to open.
Runs back through. You hear a big bang again.
Shovel,
This falls over. He's oh, that hurt Shovel.
Shovel.
Shovel's only good at digging.
careful.
Shovel, do you want the lights back?
There it
I mean,
goes,
Shovel
back.
want lights.
It's back. Oh, what is going on here?
Come get this rope and tie it around the lever, please.
So as
There we go.
he steps back onto your side, he goes, "But the rope only attaches to lights. That's what the man said. It only touches lights." And
No. It helps catch lights.
Thanks, Keith.
That rope turns, pulls that lever, so we can get you the lights back. But you have to attach the rope to the lever.
so at this point, Shovel runs over to Keith and just like looks up at him and goes, "Where the rope? It's dangerous. I I I, I got tied. I I I was fine trying to catch the light, and then I couldn't move. It don't like me."
Because you got wrapped up on it. You got to make sure not that doesn't happen, bud.
He grabs the end of the rope that's still there and starts running back and hits his head on the door again and falls over.
Keith has just started pacing back
I
and
hurt
forth. Like,
Shovel.
I'm gonna fucking
Shovel's only good at digging.
kill this little guy.
You're the best, Shovel. I believe in you.
You're
Then
great, bud. Keep it
he
going.
runs over,
I'm gonna face this
goes to the lever, looks at the rope, looks at the lever, and he places the rope on the lever. And he looks back, it gives thumbs up, and goes, "I did it."
That's good, bud. Now, of course, like Keith is over here watching him. That's good, bud. But you know how you got wrapped up in the rope and got caught and couldn't move?
Yes, Shovel. Shovel did that, yes.
God fucking damn it! Yes, Shovel.
You guys like Shovel? Shovel's great.
I love
Shovel's a good person.
Shovel.
I love Shovel. Fucking Keith is despising him so much.
Shovel was killing me.
If Shovel doesn't
Um,
live for the next 4 sessions, and by that I mean 4 campaigns.
Okay,
Mhm, mhm.
so
Ugh.
you know how you got wrapped up in it? We already went over that.
Yes, Shovel remembers running around.
Catch the lever with the rope.
So suddenly, you see him running around the lever, wrapping himself in the lever, the lever up, and then suddenly you just see him to the point he just can't move anymore. And Shovel looks back over, and goes, "Shovel can't move."
Wait, this
So
might
he's like
work.
wrapped up and wrapped
Yeah,
over
he's
the
wrapped
lever as
himself
well.
up with the lever.
Yes.
Okay, grab the rope. Grab the rope. And he just like grabs the rope and chucks what's left towards the other two. Just like pull.
Anna grabs the
Yes.
rope.
I need you to make a strength check.
Okay.
All 3 of you.
Where'd the purple one go? bring
Oh.
Strength is a d20, right?
Yep.
21, motherfucker.
Oh fuck! I forgot I had a -1 in strength. 18.
With 18. Okay.
Oh,
Got
What
a
do you
nat
roll?
20 plus
Um,
1.
an 11.
Okay. So as you guys are pulling, the lever quickly flips, and then all you hear is Shovel go, "Ah!" Shovel's too tight.
Okay, hold on, Shovel.
Hold on, bud.
The door slowly opens up once that lever is flicked over. So now that door is open. And as you step through, you see an inner courtyard leading up to what looks like a cathedral inside the castle. Well, I guess this castle with quotation marks. It's literally like walls that have 4 walls. There's 2 outer
Like a
ones.
stronghold.
Kind of, yeah. That's how I would describe it. There's an outer wall that perimeters it, and then there's an inner wall, and then the cathedral sits in the middle.
Anna rushes over to Shovel and starts unwrapping him from the lever. Thank you so much, Shovel.
And
Got
as
it.
you are undoing the rope, he just sits there and you could see that he looks confused that like suddenly they got tight and he's like, I don't like rope. Rope's mean.
I'm
Sorry.
so sorry.
You're not supposed to wrap yourself with the rope, bud.
You told me to. You told me to.
I told you to catch the lever with the rope, not
Yes.
yourself.
Well, I was trying to catch the light.
Right. He just helps untie him and puts the rope back in his bag. Just, we're never speaking of this again. Right?
Thank you so much, Shovel. Now we gotta
Sir,
make our.
can
He
I-
doesn't like rope. He's only good at digging.
You are-
Shovel, look. There, there's a little light, just a little one. Goes,
Shovel looks, runs over.
and then she reaches into her backpack and pulls out her candle. She goes, "This is a candle. If you light it," she lights it. It gives off a little bit of light. It's not the same, but it's similar. I want you to have it.
So
She
when
puts
you
it out
give
and
it,
gives it to him.
yeah, you give it to him, and you like since flame is always in constant motion, the color of the light is like just there, even if he's just sitting there looking at it. And he gets it really close to his face and just like
Don't touch it. Don't
go,
touch it.
don't go
gets
that close.
super excited. And he
Don't
goes,
touch
"Oh,
it."
I can do something similar to that." And holds out his right hand, and a fireball appears above it.
That is so cool. Do you still want the candle? I really
still want
like your flame too.
I still want it.
Awesome. Well, you can have this one.
I like him. And now he's holding it like an inch in front of his face and walking forward, towards the inner, where the cathedral is.
Oh, dear Lord.
Where are we going now?
You just see him looking down at the flame and just like, Shovel is going to talk to Master about candles. I think
Okay.
Master would like candles.
we
Would
come
you
with
mind
you?
if we joined you?
Shovel turns around and goes, "What? That's what we wanted to do to begin with."
Well, I
Yes,
know. I
yes,
just want to
you're
make
you're
sure
right.
that was still okay.
I mean, I haven't checked if it's okay. Maybe I should. Shovel should probably go talk to Master about letting people in.
Well, where should we go?
Nowhere.
Well, we can't
If,
just wait here.
I mean, if Shovel has to leave to talk to Master, then you sit still so Shovel can find you again.
Shouldn't we come with you? That way you don't get lost.
I mean, you could. I guess that's fine. Shovel only good at digging.
Cool. Well, let's go with you.
Shovel only good at digging.
Oh, God.
So as you
I
keep
love him
walking,
so much. But he's such a pain in the ass to deal with, and I hate him all at the same time.
He's just a little kid. It's
It's
fine.
it is a child version of Ace when he gets his ADHD rant.
so
Oh,
as you guys are walking forward, Shovel stops, and the light, like on the candle, goes out, and he puts it down and goes, "I'll come back for that later," and then starts digging around the candle. And he's just sitting there digging and digging,
What you look for,
and
buddy?
Shovel,
and then quickly
what
looks
you
back
doing,
up and
bud?
goes, "Oh, Shovel only good at digging. Master says that Shovel is a shovel, and that's how he
Well,
got. He's only good at digging."
Shovel told us that we were gonna go and talk to Master. We don't know the way, but Shovel does.
Shovel puts the candle in the little hole that he made, and then looks back up and goes, "Yes, Shovel Shovel said that. Shovel will do. And then turns back around. And then you guys get about another 15 feet ish. And so you're about, I would say, 10 feet from this cathedral. This cathedral has like one stairway in and glass panes that you can't see through. They would be colored, but everything's black and white. Panes surrounding the entire walls. There's no bricks except for the pillars on the four corners, and then it's just a lot of glass with metal in between holding everything together.
I have a question.
I may have an answer.
I know the candle has gone out, but
Yes.
would the light from the candle does the light reflect color as well? So like does anything the light touches turn colorful?
I mean, you haven't tested that theory. Would you like to?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you plan on doing that?
Zara's gonna go pick up the candle and uh, run over to Shovel and be like, Shovel, look! And she lights it again and goes, do you remember this?
Yes, I just buried it.
Why did you bury it?
Because that's how Shovel keeps his things, because Master will let him have things.
But I want you to keep it always. Can I hold on to it while you're not holding it?
Shovel, you could see Shovel thinking for a moment. And then he sits there, looks up, looks towards the cathedral, looks at you, and just goes, what you would be keeping it for, Shovel?
It's still yours. I'm holding it so that you can still look at it and I'll pretend it's mine, but you still get to look at it while we're walking around. That way no one can take it from you. I'll protect it. And then when you're able to take it, you just take it and it's yours.
Shovel looks down at the ground for a moment, and then back at the cathedral, and then back at you. Can't
I've never seen something this pretty in a place like this. But there, that cathedral's really pretty too. And I think something this pretty should be in some place that pretty. What do you think?
Shovel looks down at the ground a moment. Says, I like candle, but if you keep
You
candle for Shovel, then aren't you just Shovel's master then?
no.
And then sits there, looks at the cathedral, looks back at you, just goes, Shovel has something to show.
I will follow.
So you'll have to give me a single moment. Ah, ah.
Ba, ba,
Can I
ba,
just
ba, ba,
say,
ba, da.
Shovel is fucking hilarious.
You know who Shovel reminds me of?
What's that?
Anna with the fairies?
No. Shovel reminds me of what's his name? The little fucking dog dude from the Black Cauldron.
No,
No much of
with an S?
crunchy.
Yes. Um,
Got the munchies and crunchies and all the nums.
Hold up. I accidentally deleted literally everyone here.
Dun dun dun.
Error.
Oh, that's why.
Gurgi.
Gurgi.
Oh, yeah. And
No, it just reminds me of Anna with the fairies.
okay.
Reminds me of every 6-year-old. Every 6-year-old I've ever met has acted exactly like
Oh.
this.
God, what the frick? That's not what I want. Why you?
I mean,
Why you?
man, we do not live in a good community.
Hey,
What?
Well, if every 6-year-old I know acts like this, and he's as fucked up as he is.
Wow. Maybe Shovel's just Shovel.
I love Shovel. Shovel's great.
Shovel is great.
I'm glad you like Shovel.
Wow.
Look at these cute little like oil guy I got. I got 'em from my grandma.
Cool.
While Ace is working on that, I am bathroom.
Yay, pub. That's fair.
Probably not good.
We're just sliding. Just what?
Gonna be like.
I'm so glad they named it. You only heard like bits and pieces of that because I can hear our conversation.
That was my spoon anyways.
Okay. Go back to the ERB screen. You are fine. Oh. Okay. Yum. Ooh. Yum, yum, yum. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I think I got everything in place. So ignore this part up here, because that is the like under part of it. And I figured if I don't have to draw a second time and
mm-hmm.
have everyone wait, might as well. So
What does Shovel have to show us?
so at this point, everyone's good.
Yes.
Just making sure. All right. So shovel runs right inside the cathedral. Um, opens the door and just runs right in. Okay. So as you guys walk in, following Shovel, you see it's almost an exact replica of Hades' Hades Church. but the walls are made of glass. And did you light that candle, by the way? Shake your head yes or no. Okay. So that candle, as you are getting close to um the panes of glass, they are a red glass with like a silver inner lining, everything. So this whole area seems like all of the frames of glass are red or different variants of. As you guys step in, there is a statue, just like where Hades was, but this one is a little different. Hades statue was depicted much differently. This one shows a man that looks like Hades with chains surrounding him and this like devilish grin just looking. And then all of a sudden, Shovel runs over to a chest that was off in a corner. And Shovel looks at the chest, points to it, and says, Shovel's master said not to open. Shovel's not allowed to open. And I figured, you're not Shovel.
Okay.
Fair.
Do you want me to open it?
He sits there and nods really fast. Shovel's always wanted to know what was in it. But then Master told me never to open it.
Zara's gonna turn to the other two.
He said Shovel would be in a lot of trouble. He said
Well,
he'd put me in a cage for a month or two.
I don't want to go in a cage for a month or two.
But you're not
Keith
Shovel.
just Keith just walks up and looks at Shovel and then looks at the chest. Do you want to see what's inside?
Yes. If Shovel doesn't open it, Shovel can't get in trouble.
My thought. He's gonna grab the lid and try and lift it up to see if it's unlocked.
It is locked.
It is locked.
It is.
You have PTSD from that, don't you?
It's fair.
All right, then he's gonna pull out his lock picking tools.
Okay.
And attempt to open the lock. Shit, the purple one's gone. All right. Second, it's yellow. Actually, I accidentally rolled it. So 16 plus 1. That's dexterity, right?
I thought it had its own. I think it's under sleight of hand, wasn't it? I think that's how
Right.
they depict.
It's a plus 7.
Okay, so yeah, you get that chest right open. So you hear a click, and you did your job. You unlocked
Mhm.
I'm gonna open it up and check what's inside.
Zara's gonna step back.
it. So as you open it, you see a piece of paper to the left that has some scribbles on it, and then there is a small red. This is the only thing that's colored when it's not being lit by something external, and it is bright red medallion that has the reverse Hades symbol scratched in.
Obviously, he's gonna grab the medallion. And he's gonna hand the paper off to the girls and ask them if they can make any heads or tails of the scribbles. Because
So
between the two of them, they both have a much higher intelligence.
that's fair. So we're gonna say you hand it to Zara first, or do you want to hand it to Anna first?
I'm just gonna hold it out to see if either one of them wants to grab it and take a
That's
look.
one each.
I just stuck bread in my mouth.
I figured that's why I was gonna have him tell me, and then he sat there and said they can choose. I'm like, fuck, all right.
Okay,
I was
okay.
trying to be
I'm
polite
good.
about it.
I'm good.
Okay. So he's holding a piece of paper up.
Alright. Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Druidic, Halfling. Can I read any? Can I read it?
So do you grab
What,
it?
I want
Or
to. I don't want to grab it. I want to just like see if I can peek at it and.
you can. It's in common. You can read it.
Okay. Can I? I want to read it from like.
Anna
Here, I
reaches
don't wanna,
out and takes the paper and stands near Zara. All right.
What's it say?
So
I don't know.
what
I can't read.
My fucking eyes.
So Zara, what you are reading is a familiar scroll. And it's how to summon a familiar. That's all that scroll is. It's a scroll of familiars, and you can use it to summon a familiar.
What does it say?
I'm just gonna
Oh.
look at her.
I want you to make a wisdom check for me.
Who? Me?
Yes, you.
Mhm. 13.
So as you're reading through everything, it's been very straightforward and simple, just scroll of familiar, until you reach the bottom. And there is a name written there that says fork.
What?
Fork?
Yeah.
Fork.
O-R-K. Yep.
Shovel, is this a relative?
Can Anna really not read?
I'm playing it off of her blindness.
I
So yeah.
really need to know, cause
So then at that point, yes. She literally can't read. The realization of
What does it say?
Keith's just been
Shovel.
looking up at her this whole time. Just
Shovel jumps into the chest and starts like scratching at the bottom. Is that it? Is that it? Why was Shovel going to get in trouble for this?
your lie roll better be fucking good, sweetie.
Shovel gets out of the chest, goes up
having an
to
existential
Anna, who has a piece
crisis.
of paper, and just goes, "What's that? Did you find that in the chest?"
Can Shovel read?
I don't know, Kenny.
I don't know, Kenny.
Go ahead and ask.
Can't Shovel read?
Shovel can read.
Hey, Shovel, what does it say?
Can I have the paper?
She kind of grips onto it a little bit.
And reads it, and he sits there and goes, "Hey, Shovel used to be named Fork." Back then, he was only good at holding food.
Immediately, Keith reaches out and snaps the fucking
Nope,
paper.
nope.
Snaps the paper from Zara and takes a look at it.
And now you see that it's a summoning of familiar that was named Fork.
Hey, Shovel.
Yes.
I think the reason why you would be in trouble if you were to open that chest is so that you would know that You aren't supposed to be here.
Master says so. So I guess that's his whole point, right? He says I'm supposed to be here.
You
Zara's gonna
said
turn to Anna real fast. I need to start sidebar this ASAP.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
so. How much do you like your master, Shovel?
How,
Shovel don't like
if
Master.
I were to
Shovel
say,
Shovel gets hit by him.
if I were to say that we could keep him, would you say yes or no?
I mean, I wouldn't have an issue with it.
Do you think we can convince Keith?
As long as we name him something other than Shovel or Fork.
Shovel has a question.
Really, really like fork. It sounds real nice when I yell it.
Shovel has a question. What's a familiar?
What's your question?
What's a familiar?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's okay, buddy.
What do you mean? What
He
is-
immediately hands the paper back to Zara. You do this. He's your headache.
Maybe.
And Keith just immediately walks past all three of them and is just like standing over here in front of the statue, just looking up at it with the medallion in his hand.
Okay.
Shovel jumps back into the chest. Just goes,
Okay.
gotta be something else. My master wouldn't have gotten angry over a piece of paper.
Shuffle. You and me, we're gonna have a
Sits that out
conversation.
of the chest. Shovel's here.
Okay. So, do you understand what the piece of paper means?
No, I asked what a familiar was, and then he's told me not to worry about it. I don't know
Okay.
what that means,
So,
but it has my old name on it. I don't know what that means either.
what it. Also,
As
if we're
Barney
part of a
style
thing,
as
how does
possible.
he? There's so many layers right now that
You have to do this as Barney style as possible. Also, that was really fucking good food.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't lied this whole time to Shovel. I haven't lied to Shovel this whole time. I've been trying really hard. Okay,
You know what the piece of paper means?
I do.
You know what shovel is?
I do.
And then he sits there and peeks his head back into the chest, and you hear scratching.
So, Shovel,
Peeks his head
and
out of the chest.
when you used to be called Fork, as this paper is talking about, when your master would call you from nowhere and you just existed. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's just how
Do
shovel
you?
is.
Yes, correct. That is just how Shovel is. That's what a familiar is.
Sits there,
Now
looks at
this
you a moment, and just stares blankly at you.
paper, what it means is I can use this to call you like your master did. Now, the thing is, if I take it, your master can't call you anymore. But if I take it, I get to show you the pretty lights, and you get to come with us to go see all the shiny things and all the new places that you get to dig if you want to.
Shovel
Or
sits
maybe
there.
hold food like you used to.
And then Shovel sits there and goes, "Is that why Master would be angry if I open chest?"
Yes.
Yes.
Because someone like me, we could go take a walk and not come back.
Did
If
it
that's
anger
what you
Master
want to
though?
do. It
Is he gonna
might.
be angry?
It might.
I don't,
But that's
I
okay,
don't,
because I would protect you. Or
I don't
Keith
want him
would,
to hit
really,
me.
because he's the strong guy. You wouldn't. Keith would protect you.
And just quietly from the back of the room, you just hear Keith go, "Your
The
master
fuck?
won't be your master anymore."
Looks around a moment. Just goes, "I wouldn't have to stay here."
You would not have
Nope.
to stay here.
You
Where
get
would
to pick
Shovel
your
go?
name.
What was that?
Where would Shovel
You-
go?
With
With
us.
us. You're friends.
I have friends?
Yes, we are your friends.
Oh, I don't think that got caught by Discord.
No, probably not. If you said something, it definitely did not.
Whenever you guys are like, "Yeah, you can come with us," and just Keith in the back, just regrettably, like he's not a fan of Shovel at all right now. He already has 2 people that annoy the hell out of him. He doesn't want a third.
When
Shovel
Burrow
sits there a
said,
moment, looks up. So, Shovel come with them?
Do you want to?
Looks around. I've already dug everywhere here. I can't find anything here.
Then Shovel can come with.
But what about Master? He would be very angry if I just left.
that's okay. Fuck him.
Shovel looks at you and just goes, "You do what?"
Keith walks back up. Shovel. What she's saying is that if you come with us, you will be, in a manner of speaking, a free Shovel.
That's not true.
I said in a manner of speaking.
Why does the big guy lie to me?
I'm not lying to you.
I don't know. You told me to dance with the rope and everything would be okay. And then rope was mean, and then I couldn't move anymore.
That is because
You did it twice.
you just immediately stops talking and just looks down at his feet, fucking bobbing his knee back and forth. Just
He has called out every single one of your guys' lies so far.
I didn't lie to him about the fucking rope being danced around.
I didn't lie. Anna
To
didn't.
connect, it'll stick to the fairies.
Stick to the lights. Yeah.
I mean, it would have turned it to a color.
No, wouldn't have. Or maybe.
I don't know.
Oh,
Look, Shovel, do you want a new master? One that doesn't hit you?
Does one exist?
And he just like shoves Zara forward slightly. There you go.
Mm-mm. Dora's gonna stop and turn to Anna. Rock, paper, scissors. Who gets them?
TNT, I'm out.
Shovel peeks back into the chest, or you hear all of you just start hearing scratching noises.
Can we like co-parent?
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know if both of us can have the same familiar.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know that as a DM if that's even a possibility, so we're just gonna go with it.
Mm, I'm cool with it.
That's point.
Abby?
Shovel jumps out of the chest. He goes, "Oh yeah, Shovel will show you the master."
Ah, no. May- We have to.
And he sits there and waits a moment and looks around and goes, "Shovel confused. That's what you wanted earlier, and now you don't. And so
Yeah,
now Shovel go
fine.
back to digging."
No, we do need to see your master. Your
I don't know
current
who his
master.
master is, though.
Sits
We
there.
think it's so. We think his master is this guy. Are we prepared
Antifuck.
to go see this guy?
Shovel looks up at the statue. That one.
Here, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Even if we didn't, I haven't seen a way to get out of here.
We haven't looked for a way out of here.
But that bridge that we came across to get here, it looked just like void under to the side. There was nothing. So we came to figure out something. We need to figure out what that something was, and then we can get out of here. Are you okay? Don't choke.
Shovel sits there, looks at you three, and goes, "You are very weird. I don't know what you're talking about. It seems
The way you
important
Yeah,
said
you'll
though."
get
that.
used to it.
You said that was
It is
so
very
fucking
important.
funny. We gotta find the thing.
We gotta find the thing and do the thing and then the thing with the thing. And then we put the thing in the other thing.
Shovel doesn't really know what
Okay.
to do here. He's very confused. Like, do we want to go, or do you want to?
Shovel, how about you lead us to your master and we'll figure out what to
Can
do
we look at
after.
the statue first?
Keith's been staring it down this whole time.
Sure. Let's take a deeper look at the statue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Shovel, if
when
you
you
want to
guys,
dig in the trunk, yeah, that's fine.
Shovel jumps into the chest, and you just hear scratchy noises coming from it. And
We
then the
should take that chest with us, huh?
the lid suddenly closes, and you just continue to hear scratching.
We're
He'll
gonna
find
take
his
that
way
with
out.
us when we leave.
Might have to at this point.
Hopefully he didn't get locked in there.
No, I broke the lock before.
Okay, good.
So the statue is on like a pedestal that's about 2 feet high and about 5 foot across. So it's like a life-size statue. And near his feet is where the chains are like spiraling into existence around him. And above him is the symbol of the reverse Hades symbol. And then um other than that, the statue is very lifelike. Um That's, I mean, go ahead and roll a perception.
30-20, baby.
All right.
I see nothing. I have an 8.
Well, open your eyes.
And you're blind.
And
First,
then,
you can't read.
19.
Oh, heck.
so everyone is looking at this, and you could see that something made it, but it made it in such a way that it's very lifelike, and you can't like. It's not like um. It's very close to like a Medusa type stone. It's very, very detailed.
Is
That's
that
it.
what I see?
Okay.
No, you see a
Your eyes are
I
closed.
see a
statue.
stone.
Yeah, you just see stone.
It's a stone statue of David.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Guys, I don't know what's so special about this. It's just a statue.
I imagine that Hana is just staring at it. It just looks like a fucking gray blob.
Uh-huh.
Before her.
Well, so here's my reasoning, guys. I'm thinking if that guy got Zatch and drug him from up there down here, he's got to be pretty strong. And we're just gonna walk in and say hi.
Keith just nods like, yep.
I mean, there's not much else we can do.
So now you hear a loud bang come from the chest, and like
Oh.
the lid pops open for a moment, and then shuts again. You hear, "Ow! That hurt, Shovel."
I mean, we don't know if he did it, but like, pretty dang clear he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Shovel opens the lid and pops out of the chest. That hurt. And then he sits there a moment and goes, "We need to go back downstairs. I show you mastery."
Okay.
Okay.
If the AI says let's go.
As you guys are going down these stairs, it starts to spiral slowly into a spiral staircase. And somehow it's not getting dark, but you've all just had a realization there's no torches here. There's no light, but it is still like perfectly visible. Then you get, I would say, like 15 minutes of just going down some stairs. Ooh,
Do you
not
guys want light? I can cast light.
So it's
Shovel
not getting
quickly turns
darker, right?
around and goes, "Light."
So many voices. What?
Shovel got excited by light.
Yeah, he turned around real quick when you said lights. And he just goes, "Light."
I tell you what, Shovel. You safely get us to Master and safely get us out. I'll turn on the lights. You promise?
Yay! Quickly turns around and starts heading back down the stairs.
I don't know if that was a promise. But okay. Cast, cast lights and kind of let them very dimly and slowly bob so they're not like distracting.
Mhm. So as you guys get to a point the stairwell straightens out and is no longer a spiral, and it starts to open up into a room, and you see a red light emanating from that that is just around the corner.
It's actually red light.
Yes. And strangely enough, the stairway that you just took is identical to the ones in Hades' room, like when he was up above.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Shelva runs down.
Hmm. Ah, shovel.
And you can
Heath?
see Shovel's demeanor goes from cheerful and happy to immediately it looks like he's afraid and very nervous about going further into the room.
Keith? Keith, get my baby.
Keith just like walks past everybody and into the room.
Shovel, you don't have to go in if you don't want to.
I
Yeah,
mean,
stay here.
Shovel said he would show you, but just this is far as Shovel will go.
That is a-okay. You showed us where we needed to go, and that is fine.
So as you enter the room, you'll see a pool of red water that's emanating the light, and at the other end, near the wall, is the man that was in your visions, sitting on a throne of red chains that are leading
Don't
into the water. And
don't
Zot's sitting next to him, and his eyes are like glossed over with a red light that's emanating from them. And he's just like on his knees, just looking forward. There's nothing, he's not saying anything, not moving. And then as you guys enter
don't touch the water.
the big guy turns and looks. Just goes, so you decided to stop by and say hello. I'm guessing Hades sent you here to stop me from continuing what I've been doing.
Exactly what he wants. Or exactly why he sent us here. He just told us to jump in the water. But before we continue this, do I get a name or do I just need to start calling you Master too?
Words are power. Names are one of them. A name I cannot give. Deals
So
with
I take it there's like a pool like right here.
yeah. And
Okay.
near the center, it like you can see the ground like uh caves inwards into like I don't want to say a vortex because that's not technically what's there, but it's like a funnel in the center. And you could see the chains from the throne going into that funnel.
Okay. Keith's just gonna like start walking further forward and just kind of like walking around the edge of the pool.
Do
Well, I
you
guess you
have
do have
your
a point
feet in
there.
the water?
No,
No. Okay.
he's just like right up against the edge
Right
of
up.
the water.
Okay. I'm sorry I can't give names, but names where I come from hold a lot of power to them. That's
Yeah,
why
it's true.
deals are so much better.
Yeah, and I remember could sworn that my short green friend sitting there next to you was part of it.
He is. He also made a deal. So I'm holding his end while holding your end. I have not harmed him. I've given him what he wants.
as to find out what he wants.
Oh, client confidentiality, my friend. I cannot speak of other people's deals. What kind of person would I be after that? Deals are deals.
Hmm.
And looks around at the other two. I just couldn't get those two to make a deal. Shovel shouldn't have shown you here. A red chain wraps around Shovel.
Zara jumps and grabs Shovel. No.
And he just sits there and goes, Shovel is going to be punished, whether you say no or not.
I'm not too sure about that one, bud.
No. Mine. Mine. He.
Okay.
No.
And then he snaps his fingers, and the red chains take Shovel into the ground. And Shovel is like,
No. Shovel.
he will be punished for showing you the way.
And we'll be seeing him again.
I doubt that.
Hmm. See, the funny thing about familiars is you don't just make a deal, you make a contract.
You do. I have made a
Yeah.
very specific contract. With Shovel specific.
We have it for fork, not for shovel. I know that. You know that.
Yeah, you may have found the paper,
It's
but
for
that's not
fork, not for
Shovel.
shovel. Yep.
I mean, I guarantee you could try. You can look, or we can make a deal.
Nope, I'm not making deals with you right now. I'm
Maybe
already your
okay,
lab
well,
dog.
I am not interested in you. I'm interested in the other two. And I don't need you speaking until spoken to. As soon as he says that to you, you suddenly, like, your jaw locks up. Now, let's see. Who do I want to make a deal with now? How about Zon? Your goddess has been very quiet of late. Has she shown her appreciation to you? Ever? Thinking back on it, the only thing your goddess has done is talk, but she's never given praise. She's always wanted you to find more knowledge, more just continuing to go forward. Never really gave rewards or even appreciation. I need you
She
to roll
doesn't.
a
Okay.
wisdom.
Ooh, that was not a good roll. Oh, that was not a good roll.
As this happens, I need the other two to make a perception check for me.
I got a
Where's my die?
9.
So as he's saying this, the temptation of whatever he's saying grows higher.
23.
So as he's saying this, you see his eyes become like cats. They become slit when he's looking at somebody when he's trying to make a deal. And as soon as he finishes, his eyes go back to normal.
I had a 22.
You see the same thing. And then he sits there, continues, and goes, I can give you that appreciation. And if you want Shovel, all you need to do is ask. I only ask one thing in return. The one thing that everyone holds dear most.
And
Just
what is
feed
it
your
that
soul.
you think I want? Or what?
He's trying, because what he's
Sorry,
doing,
sorry.
yeah, no, you're good.
We're good. We're good. Brain malfunction.
And Anna, do you want to say something to her before he? Because you see his eyes flicker to that the cat eye when he's looking, as he's saying what he's saying.
What?
The reason I say that, well, I guess the other one could move too. He didn't say he had to sit still. He just couldn't talk. So if Keith wants to do
Kinda waiting.
something, he can too.
Keith just fucking looks back at her and just shakes his head no.
Do you get like noticeably in between?
Mm-mm.
No, you're just
Just
over off to the side still.
Anna kind of steps in front of Zara. And just kind of keeps her behind herself.
Suddenly, Zara, you sit there for a moment and have a realization that like that's not at all what it was like for you. Your goddess has always been appreciative and have given more than enough praise about how you are very devoted to her. And she's always been very appreciative of that. And then you hear a laugh from the other side of the room. So you've figured out how that worked already. Think you're some of the first adventurers to figure that out. Too bad one of you's already under my thumb by the time you figured it out.
he just kind of looks back at him, just yeah. Just kind of like yeah.
Eh,
I'm guessing Hades didn't tell you anything? The truth behind everything?
Keith just like points at his mouth, like
He he sits there and is like, he looks right at you. Speak.
tell us much about you.
How much do you know of the different planes of existence?
I'm back for if he was just gonna be talking about himself again, but I can't use that there. Damn you.
He sits there a moment and goes, okay, how about this? You know there's different planes of hell, and how certain people control, or at least there's been wars fought over them in the Imperium. And then there's the underworld that's in between. Then there's heaven above that. Now,
Pretty small playing field.
the Infernus has been at war at every given moment. It's constant. What if I said I had found a way to take control of that? And now I'm just trying to find a way for peace for everyone.
Take it you're the one that's made it to where no one can die?
That's just a side of
Side effect or not.
Hmm.
I held a man that was burnt like a piece of brisket that fell in the fire.
yes, you have. And you know what's funny is when down in Infernus, it seems like none of the other gods care. So I'm making them care. They can no longer silence me anymore. And I'm not going to let them.
So you silence them in return?
I control them. I don't silence them.
How to
Hades, on the other hand, is a bit harder to nail down. But I'm getting there. And he's just taking a little more time. He's also not someone you can make deals to. The other gods are very easy. All of them are about making deals and sacrifices. Little did they know they weren't talking to a devotee or someone that they could trust. They didn't know, but I did. And oh boy, did I make some deals. Now that you figured out that I can't make deals with you, well, it's, I guess, 2 out of 3. One of them I've started to get to come around. While one of you's already made one. And she should know. She has the mark. She refused me once. That leaves a mark.
well, it's starting to seem more like a demon than a god.
Yeah, you're getting onto something with that.
Trickery, so on and so forth. You know, in the Catholic, because isn't that in this world? Is like the Catholic religion?
Um,
Yeah, it's like,
theoretically. I mean, so D&D is one of those that has all sorts of fucking things. But let's just say your character stumbled upon something that made it that way. Go for it.
I read something back when I was a boy about this religion in the eastern provinces where they believe there is not multiple planes of existence, there's only 3. And in one of them is how many rings is it? I want to say there's 9 rings.
Mhm.
No, 7 for the is it 9?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't know. Every religion's different. Some of them are 7 because of 7 deadly sins, some are 9. I think there was one that was like 100.
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah. Where there's 9 rings of hell and not different parts of it. Just all lined up on each other, and each one is more gruesome than the last. And it seems as though they have one being, not multiple, but one that rules over all of it. Started with an L.
Your jaw locks up and goes, ooh, I need to keep an eye on you.
He just
He
gives a
looks over at the other
shit-eating
demon
grin.
and points at him. I like it. But I can't have you saying too much. I will make my name forbidden from your mouth, but you may continue. Snaps his fingers. Now you can speak, but you can't say the name.
He just like pops his jaw really quick. All right, well, I can't say that name, but I can say the abbreviated name, Lucy.
You got me there. And I never said anything about the abbreviation. I'll have to think of that next time. Thank you.
Well, now I know who you are.
You do. Names have power after all. Except you can't say mine.
Oh, but there's many names for you, sir.
You're right. There's many, many names. Only one of them really matters.
So I do have one question.
I may have an answer for you, or better yet, we can strike another deal if you'd like.
Oh, I'm just curious. Are the gates of heaven really that beautiful?
He sits there and smirks and goes, "Ha! Oh boy, you naive. Gates are a little overrated, in my opinion. Just
What a little Irish there. Just a
yeah, I know. I don't know why. They're
just one.
they're
They're a
just
little overrated.
whoops.
Little gobshite.
But yes, they are a bit overrated. But your friend has made a deal, and I'm keeping my end, so he will stay with me for now. And the other two can't. They don't want to make deals with me anymore.
He just like points over at Anna behind him. He's like, "Oh, can we at least remove her marks?"
No,
Hannah,
don't.
You want to remove them?
No, I do not.
I'm not talking to you. So you want to remove her, but you don't have anything left to give, Fred. I already took.
Let's just say I will not relay the information I know about you to these two, and just kind of like looks over his
we
shoulder
can
at them.
hear you.
Yeah, but you guys do
Also,
not know of. I don't know if you would know that.
You don't know anything.
I could keep whatever information I actually have for you from them.
So information over a chain gun. Is that the deal you want to make?
More or less, I will not blatantly discuss your story to them.
And if I take this deal, you'll have to do something even a little bit further for me. It's just keeping some information. Might be available later down the line. Doesn't seem quite fair in my favor.
Your loss, I suppose.
Hold on. I have something. You've sold yours. We plan on having children.
Let me guess. Is this the blood of your firstborn type thing?
Just their soul. I don't need a ton of them. Just, just their soul for my taking.
In his head, he's just like, Well, I could just castrate myself as soon as I leave. Could just make myself fertile. What else could I do? I could become a eunuch. He just playing through all the things and said, "No, nah, it seems a little bit too steep for my taste.
Can't blame a man for trying.
I can gamble my own soul.
You've already
Gambling
had
someone else's.
Well, you'd be surprised what people like to give. You can
I'm a
tell them they're
thief, not a
afraid,
mortar."
but they'll have to make sense of it themselves. And at this point, you guys don't belong here. Chains wrap around everyone's feet. Tell Hades I said hello. Maybe he'll tell you the full story. Or he may lie some more. It's up to him at this point. And snaps his fingers, and you all get sucked into the center. And we're going to end that session here.
Yay.
Fuck. No. And I wanted to yell out, I want to make a deal.
Dear.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you the chance if that's something you want to do.
Yes.
Okay.
But
So the other two get sucked in?
yes. I want to make a deal.
Oh. Okay. I think you already know the price of it. What deal do you want to make?
Fuck, I didn't think that far. Because I was just wanting it to. I want to make a deal cut in there,
Oh, we can
and then
cut here,
start
though.
it. Yeah, start it the next
We can
one.
start now. So he just looks at you and says, "What kind of deal?" And then we'll end the session there. All right. So, with that being said, how did everyone enjoy the session?
Oh my god.
A baby.
Oh my god.
I had fun.
That's good. I'm glad
Yeah.
everyone liked Shovel.
Oh my god. I cannot help but love Shovel.
So he may come back. He may.
Are you gonna get shovel? You have to get shovel. I'm gonna write it down. That we have to get shovel.
I will take the next week to think about what type of deal.
Sounds good. But if there's
I will-
any like critiques, anything like that, everyone having a okay. Okay. Seems like everyone's having a good time. That's the whole point of it. So I'm glad that you figured out the character, though. I was really hoping one of you would click that he's making deals with people.
It definitely started clicking in my head. I'm like, I think I actually told Aspen this last week that like this guy sounds like he belongs in the fucking crossroads.
But
It. You guys, we started talking about the you know, heaven above, purgatory, and hell, and the only thing that came to my mind was supernatural.
Yeah.
Carry on my way.
the underworld is for this world. The underworld is where Hades resides and
Yes.
sending people up or down,
Yes.
or keeping them in his realm. So he is the purgatory.
Yes, he is purgatory. That's why my brain went, fuck, I know what it is. And the way I pictured Anna was she's saw her part of her backstory. She saw the flames before because of her initial village where everyone died except for her. And the only reason she knew subconsciously and kind of went crazy was because of the fact that one of her parents had done something to save her. So she made it out of the village. She didn't know exactly what they did, but she knew they did something to save her so she could make it out of the village.
Yeah. I'm glad everyone's liking it so far. I worry about that when I'm coming up with it. Like, are people going to enjoy this? Are they gonna find this character fucking absolutely goddamn annoying?
I'm gonna tell you guys something here.
Go
I talk about our sessions all the time uh, with my friends, and he's also running a campaign right now. And I was like, yeah, we're really getting into it. We're really like digging in with our characters, and we're really like we've set up personality traits already, and like we're really RPing it. And he's like, we don't RP at all. And he looked so sad. I was like, oh,
I agree
buddy.
with RP because I find that to be one of the more fun aspects of D&D.
I
Because yeah,
agree.
you can play a tabletop game and just like kill
It's
things
playing a
and
board game at that
yeah,
point.
treat it like a board game, but like if you start RPing with it, it adds a layer of like imagination to everybody else around, which helps expand.
Exactly.
So
And
I enjoy
I looked at him and was like, that sounds sad. You should come like be with
that is
us.
how
Just be with
our
us.
D&D sessions are with my other friend group, which is why we don't do it
Mm.
anymore. Because I sit there and go, I don't like to sit there for that long and not have a story or anything to follow that is like concrete.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like I like the RP aspect of it. And I'm glad everyone's getting into character as well and enjoying
Do you have any
the world around
critiques
it. No,
or things that
so
you want to bring up?
here's the thing. You three have been probably the best D&D group I've had. Because like the first time I did D&D with the first group, my friends that I have, when we first did it, it went extremely well because there was no fucking rules to it. We'd even do like damage dice for certain weapons. I just had them roll a d20. And that was literally like for everything was the d20. But they came up with characters. And like one of them was a dwarf that could literally like his hands could mold metal
I am going to.
and make constructs. He even sat there and was like, "Can I use my making metal melt?"
I'm going to go ahead and raid somebody who's also doing D&D right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid them. Have fun, be nice, and enjoy their campaign. Yes. I am raiding goblets and warlocks.
Promise it's